Well, hello again, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cardboard crawlers of all scales. Hope you're having a fine Sunday evening, afternoon, or whatever day you're watching this on. Filmed on a Sunday, edited on a Sunday evening. Quick and easy, that's how I do them. This was about 14 minutes of video, and it edited down to 9 minutes and 45 seconds. So stick around for the entire video if you would. That would I would really love to see y'all watch it. Even if you don't watch it, if it's playing in the background while you're working on a truck or doing something else, then hey, you know, I gotta love that. It helps the algorithm and lets everybody know that you're interested in viewing more of these. This is the little yellow JLU that could. Still haven't picked out a name. If anybody in the comments wants to help me name this rig, then go ahead. And remember to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm putting out new content. It's been a slow week for me. I really haven't been I didn't film very much at all. I didn't mess with the trucks very much at all, and so finally got out and did a little something. This is a little spot that's literally just around the corner from my house, a couple miles away. It's on my way into the main part of town, like if I want to go to Walmart or Aldi's or, you know, whatever. There's lots of stores over in this area. But this is between a Ford dealership and a car wash. Old style car wash, you know, with the bays where you've got the pressure washer and the brushes and then vacuums and whatnot. So you may hear some vacuuming in the background. And then there's this little dirt road, and I honestly don't know where it goes. I think it goes back to some houses. It's kind of a little private road just past where I'm at right here. And so I've never traveled down in there, but this part of it is just this rock embankment / drainage. Comes from there's a little slope, comes out of the parking lot of the Ford dealership, and they've got all these rocks here, and I moved a couple around while I was driving, but you know, I just kind of walked up, scoped out what I thought would be a drivable line, and then went ahead and started driving through it, and moved a rock or two here and there, put a small rock into a gap or whatever. You see how that rear tire is falling in that gap, but made it through. Lots of little flat stones to get up on top of, so a really fun spot, more fun than I had remembered. I'd been here before last year. Let's see, last midsummer probably was here. Well, not even last year, 2022, the summer of 2022, I was here when I first got into these trucks, and so I think I had my little blue and white cliffhanger here driving, and you know, it was a lot funner than I had remembered. I'd been kind of not avoiding this spot, but I just hadn't been back to it because I couldn't remember if there was good lines. And I think what had happened is they had just built this drainage, and the rocks kind of needed to settle and get some sand pushed through them. And you can see there, you know, like I'm down in them, and there's fun lines to be had here, especially for these mini cars. Wouldn't really, I mean, there's some 10 scale lines, you know, in another little spot here, but this was fun. It was a fun little off the sand, off the road entrance, and yeah, just find a decent line and get in there and start wheeling through it. And so I just keep heading over towards this blue car. I don't know if that's a Mustang or not. I did notice had a GT emblem on the back of it, so I don't know exactly what it was. Wasn't paying that much attention to the car lot. A couple cars driving by me kind of slowed down and eyeballed me a little bit, and you know, someone up in the car lot came by on their little utility vehicle and was spying on me a little bit. Not spying, but you know, they want to know. I'm sure they have cameras that can see down right here where I'm at. They want to know if people are down there messing with their cars or whatnot. And you know, I'm not doing any harm here by moving a couple rocks around and getting the Jeep just wheeling along and having a good time. So this JLU doesn't have a overdrive in it like I previously thought that it might. Running those Crawler Master MTs on stock links. We do have an aluminum front steering link, but stock links underneath in the normal length. No bumpers. I like to take the bumpers off the Jeeps. I think that they just hang up too much. You know, you're out here wheeling. It's not really the best thing for it. So, does have a Purple Pro Endura motor in it, mounted in the normal configuration with a Grizzly Works LCG chassis kit in it, Endura wheels, and Maz Designs beadlocks with the scale hardware in there. This is a fun little line. I kind of did a double camera shot here for it. It was neat, like balance crack through there. Good times. Someone had asked me in the comments, you know, how much I wanted for this rig, and you know, like I don't really need to sell it or want to sell it, but you know, if someone wanted to give me $250, I'd ship it anywhere in the U.S. Comes with a controller, battery, Emax servo. You know, she's a runner. You can see she's a runner. I did put some little aluminum sliders on the body, some pinch-on style. I had some tubing that I cut, and they didn't come out as good as the ones on my C10, so I think I'm gonna make another little jig so I can cut them a little bit cleaner. And that truck drove by me a few times right there. He goes up on the road. I don't know if he was dropping kids off or what they were doing. So anyway, they didn't say anything. They just kind of slow rolled by me, and I waved, and I'm sure they could see what I got going on here with the truck. This does have stock shocks in it. If you wanted some shocks, I could put some shocks in this. I have shocks laying around. I might even have a set of double barrels. I'm not positive on that. I don't know that it would make it run any better, actually. I mean, the thing is amazing. At 304 grams without a battery in it, you know, the Emax servo and the Purple Pro, battery mounted forward. I mean, dude, she's a runner. I wish I had like a quad weight setup, you know, like a 4-corner scale to really get an idea of what its balance is. But I know it's got a nice low center of gravity and really gets it down out here on the rocks. It's a fun truck to drive. You know, they have their tipping point, but you know, it's amazingly well balanced and just a fun little Jeep to drive. I did have my dual rate way down, and then I finally turned it up like mid-run, and it started driving quite a bit better. So yeah, really good time out on the rocks today. You know, trying to live our best life, right? That's all we can really do. So hope you're all doing the same thing, you know, trying to find it where you can. I know a lot of you up in the Northeast are, you know, stuck in that super cold weather. Started to get a little chilly. I did put a jacket on while I was climbing in these rocks. I had stopped at another spot and was filming some shorts on some really larger rocks, just trying to get a good like shot of them. And honestly, didn't have any that came out very well. Like this area was much better, and my intention was to come here. I just had stopped at some other rocks I knew were down in town at this little school, and since it's a Sunday, I thought I'd try to take advantage and get some filming done on those. I don't like to be there. It's like a little private school, and the rocks are really close to the buildings, and so I didn't want to. You don't want to disturb anybody during school hours. But that's about it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. The yellow JLU. Please try to name it in the comments if you would, and maybe we'll come up with a name for this one together. Hope y'all have a great one. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks again. Cardboard Crawlers out.